like to speak to Maureen Gray, it's 1-800-942-8998. And, all right, so far we've got you're 12, 13, 14. And I got the book here. The first record was Today's the Day with Crazy Over You, which we played, 61 on the Chancellor label, number 182. And then the follow-up is, one side is called Come On and Dance, which we can tell people now is your favorite. And the other side, I Don't Want to Cry, is my favorite. So since it's my show, we'll play I Don't Want to Cry first, and then we'll flip it over, but we'll talk a few minutes, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back, and we'll play them. So you go to England, and you go over there to sing and make records and to perform, and or where do you go over there? What's the story? I
was sort of hanging out with I kind of came into a really nice scene there. I was really extremely fortunate and blessed. And I came into a really nice scene there. So there's a guy, he's now dead. He was called Mal Evans, and he was a Beatles road manager.
Yeah, right.
And he looked after me, really.
Okay.
For a while. And so I just went around to sessions and things like that.
So you hung out with the Beatles?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
All right. So
not everyone. I don't know all of them or something like this. But I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not going to say,
No, I got you. You can name
best buddies or something like this. I was actually around in a scene that was in Apple that was going on. Apple was starting to fold, and a lot of people were around. I was one. It was a scene, okay. A lot of people.
I remember. I think Doris Troy made a record on Apple at the end of.
Doris Troy was around. Yeah.
Billy Preston.
Yeah, Billy Preston. I was on the session. That's the Way God Planned It. The song that Billy Preston did with. It was a sing-along, we were just singing along with Eric Clapton and George Harrison. George Harrison, well, here's a tidbit. You want to hear about this? George Harrison was jumping up and down in the studio, excited, like a Beatle fan over Eric, because he loves Eric's playing. And it was really nice fun. I did a lot of things like that, hung out. There were a lot of things happening at the time in Britain, so there were a lot of things to do. I was around a lot of different people that people know and love, and I knew, and I still love as well. That were doing things. So it was just the scene at the time was very small, and a lot of things were happening, and and I was definitely the youngest of everybody, but I enjoyed it.
Well, I know they have the thing called Northern Soul over in England, which people like, a lot of R&B and things like that. Do you occasionally meet somebody that when they would say Maureen Gray, they would know Today's the Day and
I've only recently found out that exists.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I found out from Val
Shively?
Val Shiver, that exists. I didn't know that exists. He told me about that.
So you didn't know all this time that people back and even in Philly were playing your records and that.
Well, whenever I returned, I did hear them. Yes, I think it's a real oldies scene around here. I mean, people really, really love it, and in Los Angeles, occasionally there would be some programs like that. But here it's really, really a big thing, and it's a nice thing. I mean, I like all the oldies as well. I mean, I'm one of you.
But there's a real, the what they call the hip oldies and like that, and that's the category you would fit under. Now, we talked on the phone that not everybody would know you, but the people who know you would go, they would go crazy and stuff. All right, let me do some business, and then we're going to come back and play your favorite, which is Come On and Dance, and my favorite, which is The Other Side I Want to Cry.
Do you know why I like it?
And you, why?
Oh, okay.
Hold, that's a good place to break. Then come back, and we can play both sides, and I'll do some stuff, and we got 3 calls for you. Give us a chance. When you call up, you'll be on the speaker in the studio, and I'll say you're on with Maureen, and you won't be on the radio, but you'll just talk to her off the air. And 1-800-942-8998. We'll get to the calls, and we'll get back and play more music and talk with Maureen Gray on the 9 o'clock Spotlight with Holiday on Oldies 98.
Mark your calendars for the show of shows as Wiz Productions presents another great oldies concert featuring the legendary Duprees.
You belong to me, my own true love.
That's right, it's the Duprees on Saturday, June 13th, beginning at 7 o'clock. Hear the fabulous Duprees at the Scottish Rite Cathedral in West Reading. Also appearing, hit recording artist Larry Chance and the Earls. And Philadelphia's premier a cappella group, A Perfect Blend. Make it a date Saturday, June 13th, and come out to see another great oldies concert with the Duprees, Larry Chance and the Earls, and A Perfect Blend. Showtime 7 p.m. For ticket information or directions, call Wiz Productions at 610-370-5055. That's 610-370-5055. Major credit cards are accepted. Call today, 610-370-5055 for another great Wiz production.
Hey, Rachel, listen to this. Male in search of female looking for long walks in the park, quiet evenings by the fire, and a long-term relationship.
Hey, Cindy, he sounds great, but I don't know if I want to meet a guy through the newspaper.
Yeah, but keep listening. It says here he's cute, cuddly, and answers to the name of Rex.
Huh?
I'm talking about adopting a dog. He's a wire-hair terrier at the local animal shelter.
You know, Wags, our family dog came from the animal shelter.
Well, check this out. Pedigree Food for Dogs and Acme are giving $25 gift certificates to people who adopt a pet this month and take it to a vet for a checkup. We can check out our Acme for details.
What a great deal. I buy all my groceries at Acme.
Well, if you adopt Rex, you can buy all your dog food there, too. They carry a full line of Pedigree products, including the new Pedigree Little Champion Casserole Dinner brand in flavors Rex would love.
And all at great prices, too.
So you ready for that commitment?
What's the address of the animal shelter?
Check your Acme for details on how you can adopt a pet and receive a $25 Acme gift certificate. For all of your pet care needs, shop Acme.
All right, don't go away. More with Maureen Gray coming up. The phones are all lit up, so be patient. Hey, you got the SEPTA blues because they're on strike. You're upset because you're stuck at home with no way to get to work. I'd like to be stuck at home, not be able to go to work. Go shopping or go to the movies. Hey, why let others decide your fate? Get a car of your own from the new Gegnis Chrysler Plymouth Jeep. In response to the strike, the new Gegnis has made it easier for you to own a newer pre-owned car. It's easier than ever. That's right. Now you can purchase any car in their $10 million inventory. No money down. Imagine yourself behind the wheel of the brand new Jeep Cherokee. Your own. Nothing down and pay only $275 per month. How about a new Plymouth Voyager? Nothing down. I said nothing down. You pay only $255 per month. Or a new Neon, nothing down, $169 per month. Stop in and get a load of all these fantastic zero down deals on their entire inventory, including the all-new Chrysler 300M now in stock. Or call them at 215-744-7700. 215-744-7700. The new Gegnis Chrysler Plymouth Jeep, 3875 Kensington Avenue. Great deals, great service guaranteed. And you got it, none of that stuff. Tax and tags extra. All offers for 84 months with preferred credit through Primary Lender. Philly forecast, cloudy, breezy tonight, chance of a shower, low 47. Motown Monday, chance of morning showers, then partly sunny and windy. High 70 right now, partly cloudy, and 59, and the phones are lit up because Maureen Gray is here. And we called her the Howard Hughes of Philadelphia singers because she made these great records, and then at 17 she left, went to LA and went to England, hung out with the Beatles. In the meantime, we kept playing her music in Philadelphia, and nobody had pictures of her, and nobody knew anything about her, and you look in books, and I'm telling you, whenever I have a guest, I look up, I find thousands of books. You can find everything. There is absolutely nothing. Maureen Gray, that's it. There is absolutely nothing about her, and by the way, this is the real Maureen Gray. We've certified that. We have the Charlie Horner staff has certified that. Now we have all these calls for you, so I want to play I Don't Want to Cry, which is my favorite by you, and then we're going to flip it and play your favorite, which is Come On and Dance, and you were going to tell us why you like it.
I was crying when I
tell us why you were crying, first of all, and then tell us why you were crying. I was crying
because human beings have emotion, and I'm one of them.
All right, fair enough.
And that's the reason I was crying. I was crying because, I was drawing on my emotions in order to sing the song, and I was crying, and it was quite easy to do, really. And I really recommend crying for those who have difficulty.
Yeah, I think one of the great records, the Dominoes with Clyde McPhatter, The Bells, where he sings, where he really cries, and then. The flip side is Come On and Dance, and tell us why that is your favorite Maureen Gray record on Oldies 98.
Okay, in Europe, there's something that people do, like all the clubs have this kind of one night a week and things, and they do this thing called Disc Vogue. Disc Vogue is all this kitsch music from I don't know whether they do that here in America, but it's the kind of kitsch music from the beach blanket bingo movies and all this kind of the theme music from silly things that you do the pony and stuff too. And so people get dressed up, they put eyelashes on, they wear 60s and 50s costume and everything, and they get into it. It's like one night a week they get into it, and that record is perfect for that kind of dancing and all that kind of. Swim business.
All right, now you got all that. I got to get that. I'm going to play that first, and then I'll come back and play my favorite, which is I Don't Want to Cry, where you actually cry. I got a whole board of calls. I'm going to go to the phones. We'll play both sides of this record, which was 1962. This was the follow-up to Today's the Day. Give you both sides on Oldies 98. We'll hit the phones off the air with Maureen Gray.
Rock and roll is here to stay. day, turning over Harvey Holiday.
That's a good record. Okay, what you say? That's a good record. That's a good record. I don't want to cry in front of you. You crying, you testifying, you getting down. All right, we're getting some great calls. Everybody that went to school. That's why I see when I asked you what school you went to, because when you got to remind people, because this is Philadelphia, the city of neighborhoods.
Mostly Sayre Junior High School people have been ringing. Lots and lots of Sayre Junior High School people. I did go to Sayre Junior High and Lincoln High School, both of them. Lincoln in the Northeast. Yeah.
All right, 933 Oldies 98, and believe it or not, I never thought I'd be saying this. Maureen Gray is in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. This is like unbelievable. So to sort of sum it up, and let me get I'm So Young ready. I want to play that next, which song, of course, the Ronettes did a version of it, and the students did it, and so there's a lot of, you got to be able to knock that song out when you do that song. And yeah, well, you did it, and you were were young. Beautiful version on the Chancellor label. But so what?
I am young.
I know. I didn't say you weren't young anymore. All right. When you made it, you were younger than you are now, though. You'll agree to that,
12.
right? All right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So we all agree on that. All right. Here's the point. So it seems to me that when you're not in Philadelphia, you have this normal life. You're a person. You enjoy life. You know people. You go places. You do things. You have fun. And then
I don't think I'm normal, Harvey.
It's not. But okay.
I don't have a normal life.
Okay, but you're not. But it's nothing to do with the showbiz. Nobody thinks of you as Maureen Gray, the 12-year-old singer. Is what I'm saying. Would you agree with that?
Not where I am.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then when you come home, all of a sudden I remember this, and I saw you at this record hop and this dance, and it's like a whole different thing.
Yeah, there's just a reason for that, because I just had another name that I've sort of been functioning with. That's
and what
the
name
reason.
is that? Tell me.
I've had this name Girl for about 7 years. As a singer, I am still a singer. I still do music, and I write songs and perform them and things, and I have bands.
Have you done nightclubs and nightclubs and Ireland?
Nightclubs, television, CDs, different things, Mm-hmm.
Just Girl, Girl.
Girl, yeah, and if I have a band, it's Girl and the Boys, because then you can keep changing them, because you know how boys are. They come and they go.
I'll have a rebuttal next week. 934 on Oldies 98. Okay. It's like a bus. We miss one, there's another one coming. All right. What do I want to say? We got the whole full board for you. You want to talk to Maureen Gray if you went to school with her, or even if you didn't go to school with her. 1-800
nice talking to you.
9428998. So I'm trying to get my list here. Crazy Over You and Today's the Day. I Don't Want to Cry and Come On and Dance. And your third and last record, you had 3 records on Chancellor. Mm-hmm. Then you went with Jamie Guyton and Landed, where you had Dance in the Strand. Your third record is one side's called There's a Boy.
I like that one too.
And
it's funny. Something's very funny about all the songs. I've grown up and I do all these things. Well, I've grown up. I haven't grown up really, but I do all these, other things. But I'm living a life, and all these songs suddenly, and there's a synchronicity in life. I think some people out there really know what we're talking about here, and some of the songs, almost nearly all of the songs actually have become a lot of things that are in my life. So it's quite interesting when I hear them, because you actually think, my goodness, that actually went on to become, because at the time I was recording, I was so young, I really didn't know what I was even saying, really. But but some of the songs have actually become things that have happened. So
all right, so I get what you're saying. So on Oldies 98, here's Girl singing There Is a Boy on Oldies 98.
Exactly.
Maureen Gray. record on Chancellor. Should have had the same flavor of Today's the Day. That is a boy. Don't forget, when you go to London, England, anywhere, just look for Girl and you'll see Maureen Gray. Just walk up and say, hey, I remember you. Today's the day. All right, we're going to come back and play the other side. A great, great version of I'm So Young. We got more calls for you on Oldies 98. And Maureen Gray is here. It's like, it's like, who would ever think this? You know what I mean? This is hard to believe. And we're getting some nice calls on. We take the calls off the air because we do so much talking on the air that we don't want to keep it all talk. But I think you're getting some beautiful calls that we want to thank everybody that's called.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's just so sweet. Like so many people, half of them went to school with me apparently, or saw me somewhere, or sat next to me in a restaurant or something. Yeah, it's incredible. And and thank you very much for ringing. And I love you all, really.
All right, we're going to play I'm So Young, but first we'll be right back at Street Corner Sunday with me, Holiday, on Oldies 98.
When you're considering employment or a new career, what matters the most? Being on the job as quickly as possible? Finding a job, a career that really feels right for you? The people at National Car Rental understand your concerns. Are you friendly and able to provide good customer service? Do you have a commercial driver's license with a good driving record? If so, National Car Rental has an exciting employment opportunity for you. National is seeking full-time bus drivers to operate their courtesy shuttles at the airport. Come down to the Philadelphia International Airport to apply. Candidates must be willing to work flexible hours, and you must submit to a drug and alcohol test before hiring. National Car Rental offers a competitive wage and benefit package. Don't miss out on this great opportunity. Apply in person today at National Car Rental at the Philadelphia International Airport.
Attention, Delaware Valley. If you've been waiting for the best deal on a luxury car, the wait is over. It's Sign and Drive Week at incredible FC Kerbeck in Palmyra, New Jersey. All you need to buy a famous Kerbeck, Cadillac, or Lincoln is a pen. There's no down payment and no monthly payments till September. Absolutely nothing due at signing. A real zero down. Over 400 luxurious pre-owned Cadillacs and Lincolns, all red tagged and discounted so low. You can't say no. Savelle, Eldorado, Sedan DeVille, Lincoln Continental, Town Car, even Mark 8. All available for zero down. A real zero down. No down payment and no monthly payment till September. Now everyone can afford a famous Kerbeck pre-owned Cadillac or Lincoln. Only at the incredible FC Kerbeck, home of the real zero down. Route 73, Palmyra, New Jersey. See our ads in the Philadelphia Inquirer or call 1-800-KERBECK. Sign and drive ends Monday 10 p.m. All offers on approved credit.
Street Corner Sunday with Holiday, Oldies 98.
I have a boyfriend. He says I'm his only one. We want to get married, but we're so young, so can't marry no one, no one, no one, no one.
Great version of I'm So Young from Maureen Gray, and that was the third record on Chancellor. And they usually just had the teen idols. They had the Frankie Avalon, and they had the Fabian. But they actually had the ones that Claudine Clark. But Party Lights was on Chancellor too. Remember that?
No. But those guys used to come to my sessions. Those guys like Fabian and
Right.
those guys would hang out.
Did you do background? They were doing background on any records that we don't know?
I think that some of the guys from Dania Juniors, and I don't know whether Fabian sang on them or not, because I don't know how much attention I was paying, but I know they were there and hanging out, we're hanging out there together.
All right. Let me remind everybody, we got we're going to go till 10 o'clock with Maureen Gray, then we do the slow doo-wop. 1-800-942-8998 if you'd like to speak to her. And we got another song called Goodbye Baby. And I want to remind you that these records that she made when she was 12, 13, and 14, when most of her recordings were done, and did the record hops and Summertime at the Pier they mentioned and Bandstand, and so some of the things you don't remember every little detail. It's unbelievable that sometimes people will know more about your career than you will. More things that you did and what you did than you will.
When you be more stationary, that can happen. Yeah.
Did you ever regret that you didn't stay in Philadelphia and keep...
No.
I knew you were going to say that, but I had to ask you. You understand that, don't you? You understand I had to ask that, but I knew you were going to say that.
No, I don't have these kind of regrets about my life, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a lot of things, and, I'm open to share them. I didn't say regrets
about your life. I didn't say about your life. I said about from the singing point of view of staying in Philly and making more records.
Because I really didn't. I wanted to be a teenager. I wanted to hang out with my peers. I wanted to go to the dances and hang out, and I had a really good time hanging out and doing that. And, I do not regret having stopped being backstage, not being able to come out and be normal.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to play Goodbye Baby, and you said that this when you heard Darling Love's Phil Spector production of Baby Please Come Home for Christmas, that she does every year on the David Letterman show, by the way, on CBS.
Oh, really?
Do you think that they sort of took that from this, that has that same feel?
Oh, yes, one would, if you played them together, I mean, she has a much more soul-oriented voice, and I'm a bit poppy, but yeah, you would definitely, notice that they're exactly the same.
All right, let's
song.
see. Oldies 98, Maureen Gray, and Goodbye Baby. Christmas, baby, please come home. I guess you're us. So, did you make any money from these records when you were young?
Well, one of the reasons that I'm here is to find out, where's my money? Yeah, so, if anybody out there knows where my money went, come and tell me, all right?
We're going to take another break, and then we're going to come back and wrap up. This is the first, probably, I guess, radio interview you've done in Philadelphia in so many years. Oldies 98. Maureen Gray is here in person.
Thursday night, June 18th, the Coral Reef Nightclub on the Black Horse Pike in Belmar, New Jersey presents Junior Parole and the 4J's 40th anniversary celebration.
From the moment that we caress.
Join me, Bob Pantano, for a special evening with the 4J's and their special guests Thursday, June 18th. Sponsored by More Than Just Rings Fine Jewelry in the Laurel Hill Plaza, Clementon, New Jersey. Looking for diamonds? See the diamond experts Jimmy and Al D'Antonio at More Than Just Rings, voted the best of South Jersey 4 years in a row. And by Adco Collision and Repairs, 20th and Washington Avenue in Center City. And now their newest location on Eleanor Street at Rising Sun, 1 block south of the Boulevard. Had an accident? Call Adco today. It's the 4J's 40th anniversary celebration at the Coral Reef Nightclub, Thursday, June 18th, starting at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $20 for a complete dinner buffet and show. Call 609-931-3434. Junior Parole on the 4J's 40th anniversary celebration, Thursday night, June 18th at the Coral Reef Nightclub on the Black Horse Pike in Belmar, New Jersey. The home of the Bob Pantano dance party every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
I was starting the day with a coffee in Danish when she sat down. As I looked into her watery eyes, she sniffles and sneezes in my face, and I knew, poor kid, she woke up with some nasty allergies. So I told her about Dimetap Extend tabs. They can work up to 12 hours. Take one at night, and you can wake up to relief. She said she'd never forget me, but I wrote my number on the Dimetap box, just in case. Dimetap 12-hour Extend tabs. Take one at night, and wake up to relief.
Use only as directed. Ode to a toothache. We went to the drive-in barbecue to chow down on corn and spare ribs, too. I took one bite and went through the roof. The pain was coming from a tooth. My waitress said, I don't mean to be bold, but you should try some Anbesol. That maximum strength Anbesol saved the day. It quickly took the pain away. Nothing's proof faster that you can buy. You really ought to give Anbesol a try. Put it on, the pain is gone. For topical temporary relief of open cavity pain, use only as directed.
36-month lease, $990 total at start. All offers with approved credit.
Attention, all owners of Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Lincoln, Mercury, Jeep, Toyota, Nissan, and General Motors products. Held over ends Monday at 10 p.m. Kerbeck GMC will honor all manufacturers' loyalty rebates. This is a one-time only opportunity from Kerbeck GMC. Just present your loyalty coupon and receive an additional discount up to $1,000 off our already discounted prices. Choose from over 300 new GMC trucks and sport utilities, including Yukon, Suburban, Jimmy's, Sierra pickups, extended cabs, cargo vans, and more. And sign and drive any new GMC in stock at Kerbeck GMC.
What happened was, somebody just called and has you mixed up with somebody else, and it's easy to understand because your name is Maureen Gray, and they got you mixed up with Diane Renee. So somebody wanted to know about how come we hadn't mentioned Blue Navy Blue. See, that was Diane Renee.
I see, right.
Who went to Northeast High School.
I couldn't understand
She now
that.
lives in Vegas, yes, so
Okay,
look confusing.
right,
So
cool.
to the gentleman listening, this is not Diane Renee, this is Maureen Gray. But now Charles Anderson, local authority on music, step up to the microphone 1 second because many people know you from the Charlie Horner Show. First of all, tell us how Charlie is.
Charlie's doing fine. He's in the final stages of his book.
All right, well, he started this whole thing in Philadelphia, so we want to thank him for that. Now, you're a musicologist and an authority on this. Give us a little recap of your opinion on the music of Maureen Gray in those 3 years.
Maureen Gray's music is really good. It's Philadelphia. It's when you play a Maureen Gray record, you can't think of nothing but 1960, 1959 in Philadelphia.
I got you. We're going to invite you back one Sunday night to share some of those old things that Charlie used to play.
My pleasure.
Not that far back. No Delta Rhythm Boys, but
my pleasure.
I know you know a lot of the stuff. We thank you. Give Charlie our best, and we thank you for helping us get Maureen Gray in the house tonight. Well. What do you think you're going to
live?
So what are you going to think? I know it's a scepter strike. I know. What do you? And Maureen has one daughter. Does your daughter want to be in show business?
My daughter's a great singer. She's in
Really?
soul music. She likes like Mariah Carey and stuff like that. Hi, Nika. She likes like Mariah Carey and all that kind of thing. She sings along with the records. You know, she's a little bit too shy.
When she listens to these things, does she like them?
Yeah, Nika like my daughter likes all kinds of music because she's around me all the time and she hears all sorts of stuff. You know.
All right, we're going to play Today's the Day one more time, and because it's such a great record, and it's a Philadelphia.
Can I just say hi to my mom as well?
Yeah, please. Would you please?
Hi, Mommy.
And do you know how long? We don't want to get. Are you here to see what happens with your career? Are you going back? Is this a visit? I mean, anything you want to tell us to wrap this up?
Are we wrapping?
Yes, we're wrapping.
Okay, it's a wrap. Okay, yeah. First of all, thank you very much, everybody who rang in, because it's just like really sweet of you to ring.
We are going to ask you to finish a few more calls.
Okay,
off the air.
Everybody who did so far, and also, I am still actually making music, and I've been doing it all along. I've actually never stopped making music. I wasn't around here, but I was making music where I was, and which was in a few places in Europe, and I, while I wouldn't say those things are particularly available to you, I'm going to be able to make some things available to you shortly. So, I'd just like you to have a look out for it. It'll either be under the name Maureen Gray or the name Girl, because I've actually been functioning as Girl all this time. So I'm making a decision. Which one of me do I want to be? So actually, just stand by, and I'll be with you in a minute.
All right, we want to thank you so much again, and as you've heard, the people have great memories, and it was a long time ago, but it feels like really like yesterday, and the songs sound like they were made yesterday, And we really thank you for coming by.
Yeah,
We
thank
had some
you.
great calls.
Thank you for having me.
And you'll come back again, and you'll see us. And hopefully you'll be around Philadelphia for a while. People will get to see you.
Well, see, it's difficult to bring my new stuff in here. You know, I got some stuff, you know.
Well,
and
about 10, we're an oldie station, but give us like 10, 12 years. We can play it.
I actually got some stuff that's in the vein of the kind of music I did before because I'm capable of writing that. So maybe you want to, like, you know, have a listen to that.
All right, we'll be glad to. And we're going to play Today's the Day one more time. And if anybody just tuned in and wanted to say, and can't believe that we actually have Maureen Gray here, you missed it. If you were watching that basketball game, you should have been here. 1-800, so we're going to ask Maureen to stick around for about 5-10 minutes. And 1-800-942-8998. Any questions or comments for Maureen Gray? And we thank you so much. And thanks your mom, too.
Bye.
And thanks your mom.
Bye, Mom.
It's always
Bye,
good.
you go.
It's always good to know you have a place to stay, right? This is it. This is as good as it gets. Later.
Today's the day that you're going away. We'll be sweethearts again. We'll be sweethearts again. We'll be sweethearts again. Today's the day.
Thank you, Maureen Gray. And thank you, Diane Renee, wherever you are, too. 10:02, Harvey Holiday. 2 hours of slow doo-wop coming up from the station you sing along to.
98.1 WOGL-FM.